Morning, it's Vijay here. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. Today is a time when I think one has to be very careful for the next few because lots of things have happened overnight where Trump is planning to take some action and nobody knows what that action is. I had assumed that there will be an action on the positive side from Trump, but it looks like it's confusing to say the least. So sometimes in the markets you need to survive and then you strive and then you will thrive. So in such cases, one should be trading less with more focus. So what happened yesterday? Yesterday markets closed lower, primarily because of BSE expiry, I suspect. Nifty fell below 24,500. In fact, it fell below 24,900 also. Mid cap index underperformed. Market breadth was in favor of declines. Sensex fell 200 points. Nifty Bank fell 230 points. All sectoral indices ended in the red except IT and defense. And advanced decline was in favor of decliners, 2:1. However, if you look at the institutional numbers, it shows as if that nearly 9,700 crores have been bought by both FIs and DIs, but that is primarily because 10,220 crores was sold by the promoters in the Vishal Mega Mart, which was a block deal. So 10,220 crores was bought by these institutions, which means the net they still sell us by about 500 crores, 300 crores, not 300, 500 crores. So yesterday, even the institutions sold across the board in the market. So today, what do we look at? Gift Nifty is lower because of what happened to US. US markets were down significantly, but futures are flat, and the US market was down primarily because of the Israel-Iran tensions, which one would have thought would have come down. I still feel that this weekend things would be finalized one way or other. The one thing which Trump could do is give Israel bunker buster bombs, as they're called, where they can go deep into, and maybe Israel may try to bomb Iran's nuclear facilities. There are two facilities. If they bomb them, then the war is as good as over. Because very surprisingly, Iran's allies, China and Russia, are keeping quiet. They have not made any noise about it. And Japan today says that Iran should not have a nuclear bomb. So, which means more people are willing to look the other way if and when Israel bombs the Iranian nuclear facilities. So that is as far as Trump. Trump says I've got total control over Iranian skies, and then he's weighing a potential U.S. military strike. I don't think they will do US military strike. It will happen through the back door, through Israel, is what I feel. So that's the major news. Oil extended gain. It went up to $77 Brent. Then now it's about 76 or something. 10-year yield has fallen below 4.40 because retail sales came down in the US. Japan exports declined, but Asian markets are slightly higher, with Nikkei up about 0.5%. Hang Seng is slightly down, but Singapore and Kospi are both up. So Asia is looking good. India, I don't know why we fell so much, but then we can't always find reasons. I would say it is because of institutional selling and lack of buying by the big guys brought the market down. Remember, you need not sell for the market to come down. All you need is for buyers to move away. I think that's what happened yesterday. And European markets also closed more than 1% as far as the DAX is concerned. So now this pharma tariffs was in the background. Suddenly it has come up. Trump made a mention about it just before he left to the US from the G7 meeting. So which of the pharma companies are likely to get affected are those companies which have greater exposure to US. Gland Pharma is the number one. Aurobindo is also there. Both of them have 50% of their sales coming from US. Dr. Reddy's at 45, Zydus at 45, Lupin at 38, Glenmark, Sun around 35 to 30, Cipla is 28, and the lowest is Torrent Pharma at 9%. So these are the stocks which are likely to get affected, or at least they're likely to be under pressure. The moment the news hit the wires about Trump talking about tariffs on pharma, the pharma index came down significantly. Many stocks came down significantly. Of course, there are stocks, the companies like Biocon or even Piramal Pharma, which have which have factories in the US, maybe they may not get affected so much. Again, we don't know when these tariffs will come. He has been always saying that it will happen soon. And knowing Trump, you never know whether they'll come at all. So yesterday, one more interesting thing: the expiry day decision came from SEBI. Now, a weekly expiry for NSE will happen on Tuesday. Previously, it was on Thursday, and BSE from Tuesday it has gone to Thursday. Frankly, I have been in the market since much before NSE has come. I've seen NSE having various changes they've made in their expiry, but I've never understood why they should have Tuesday and Thursday, two separate expiries. Incidentally, it's all a business decision, in my opinion. And NSE feels that if you have it on Tuesday, we will have Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, and Monday as places where volumes can increase. I really don't know whether that's what will happen, but nevertheless, they must have done some calculation. For me, it looks quite stupid to say the least, but that is what it is. So finally, I would like to end saying that in certain cases, certain times, less is more, and this is probably one of those times when less is more. So we will be concentrating. I mean, we'll doing a concentrated amount of trades, less trades cautiously, because this is not the time to be, foolishly brave. We have to be bullish because there's nothing which has changed as far as India is concerned, and I don't think anything will happen which will lead to World War III. This is my understanding. Based on that, I continue to be bullish, and I will buy on declines in select stocks and mostly investments. Also, again, we are buying in today and tomorrow and so on and so forth. So whatever you do, I hope it is successful.